Hi, I'm Shauna Shapiro, and I'm a professor at Santa Clara University, and I'm co-author of this book, Mindful Discipline, with Dr. Chris White, and I feel really delighted and honored to be part of this program and to be teaching this class. My focus has been, for the past 20 years, on studying mindfulness and the science behind it, to look at how mindfulness can help us live happier, healthier lives. And it's been a joy and a challenge and a huge learning experience to write about how we can use mindfulness to help parents and children.
And I'm Chris White. I'm a pediatrician and parent coach, as well as a father of 2 boys. And when Shauna came up to me and asked me to write this book with her, I was super excited because this is my passion in life, helping parents help their children become fully themselves. So we wrote this book, Mindful Discipline, together. And just wanted to tell you a little bit about why we wrote this book. Both of us have children, and what we want more than anything in the world is for our children to have relatively happy, authentic, and meaningful lives. We want them also to be autonomous, to develop competence in the way of the world, and to develop a sense of responsibility for their actions. We also want them to be capable in relationships, be able to have deep, intimate relationships with people and know how to navigate the social world with ease. And we also want them to find out who they are at depth, what is the essence of them, and what are their gifts in this world, and help them develop their gifts so they can bring their gifts to the world ultimately with a deeper sense of purpose. So we wrote this book, Mindful Discipline, after looking at all the research about how to best help children grow into what we call healthy, self-disciplined individuals. So what we found out is there was essentially, for us as parents to help them grow into healthy, self-disciplined individuals, we found out there's essentially 5 categories of experience, what we call 5 essential elements of mindful discipline that help children grow into their full potential in life. And these are unconditional love, space for them to be and become fully themselves, mentorship, healthy boundaries, and mistakes, which we write as mistakes, just to show that we missed the mark a little bit, not that there's something fundamentally wrong with any kind of interaction.
As we were looking at these different categories and looking at discipline and parenting, what we realized immediately early on is that mindfulness is really core to all of it. That if you're not present as a parent, if you aren't connecting with your child and also connected with yourself, that none of the techniques, none of the tools, none of the information really matters. Mindfulness is learning how to be present, to be fully awake and alive so that you can see clearly what's happening and then respond skillfully. What our children most want more than anything is our presence and our love. And mindfulness really helps us as parents learn to begin to live this.
In this course, we're going to have 10 classes, and so we'll just run through now a little overview. The next class is going to be taught by Shauna. She's going to teach us what is mindful parenting and all about mindfulness and how to bring it into our parenting. The third class will be all about relationship and how to establish the right relationship with your child so that your parenting flows very smoothly and efficiently, and you deliver both love and limits in a way that's healthy for them. Class 4 is all about unconditional love and how unconditional love supports a sense of basic trust in your child's being and preserves their sense of inherent value in themselves. Class 5 is all about space, giving your child room to be where they're at and become fully themselves. Class 6 is on mentorship, how we model and help our children develop healthy habits and a strong sense of values in their lifetime. Number 7 is on healthy boundaries, and healthy boundaries help them develop impulse control and the ability to adapt in the face of adversity. Hearing no and having some limit to come up against and sinking into feelings of futility around that are incredibly healthy, as you'll find out. Class 8 is all about mistakes and how we can turn our mistakes in parenting, quote-unquote mistakes, into moments of humility and compassion and forgiveness, and really model forgiveness for them so our children become capable of that. And then class 9 will be all about the mindful discipline approach. How do we take all these things we've been talking about and in real life work with our kids in a disciplined moment in a way that's healthy for them as well as the entire family. And then class 10 will help you bring it all home, help you kind of package everything we've said, pick a particular practice that really is important for you, and then have a program going forward that you can work away from the class.
And I think one of the dimensions that Chris and I really want to emphasize in this book is that all of these are skills that we're developing, and it's wisdom that you already know, that it's already here inside of you. So on some level, we're not teaching you anything you don't already know. We're really reminding each other and practicing these skills, because we know that what we practice gets stronger. Our repeated experiences shape our brain, they shape our physiology, they change physically who we are, and they allow us to really bring into our lives those things, those qualities that we want most. So this course is really a guidepost saying, these are things that are going to support your child into growing into who they're meant to be. Let's practice them together. And I think we really see that relationship and love takes work. It's something that takes some attention and some energy and some nourishment. Thank you.